cuties, how are you? I welcome you all for the day 2 session. Cuties, in the last class we have seen the first chapter of your book English Fairy. The title of the chapter is Why Evergreen Trees Never Lose Their Leaves. Cuties, today we are going to learn nouns and its types. Before getting to the topic, let's see a video clip. Keep watching.
Hello children! Now let us all learn more about nouns. The definition for a noun is: a noun refers to the name of a person, place, animal or a thing. Now for example, I love chocolates. In this sentence, the word chocolate is a noun. Now, let's say Mumbai is a big city. In this sentence, children, the word city is a noun. Children, did you know that nouns can be divided into common nouns and proper nouns? Common noun refers to the common name of a person, place or thing. Say like the words school, dog, tree. All these words are common nouns. For example, children love sweets and I am going to school. Children, in the above sentences, the words children, sweets and school are all common nouns. Now that we have spoken about common nouns, children, let us now speak about proper nouns. A proper noun refers to the particular name of a person, place or thing. And always remember that a proper noun always begins with a capital letter. Just like the words James, Mumbai and December. All these words begin with a capital letter. For example, Tom likes toys and Jenny is a good girl. In the above two sentences, Tom and Jenny both are proper nouns. Well, children, do you know what a collective noun is? No? Never mind, I'll tell you. A collective noun refers to the name given to a group of people, animals or things. Say for example, an army of soldiers or a flock of sheep. Let's see some more examples of collective nouns. The crowd was shouting, I have got a bunch of flowers. In the above sentences, children, the words crowd and bunch are collective nouns.
An abstract noun is the word that names a quality, feeling, idea or condition of someone or something that cannot be touched. An abstract noun is uncountable. For example, he is a man of wisdom.
Cuties, I think now you might have understood what is nouns and its types. Dear cuties, let's see in detail about the nouns now. Let's start with the definition of noun. A noun is the name of a person, place, animal or a thing. For example, Ashok went to the market. Reena is a clever girl. Here, in these sentences, Ashok is a name of a person. Market is a name of a place. Reena, again, it's a name of a person. So, these words are called as naming words or called nouns. Kids, let's see about the kinds of nouns. There are so many kinds of nouns are there in English. But today we are going to see a few kinds of nouns. That was first one proper noun, second one common noun, third one collective noun, fourth one material noun, and fifth one is abstract noun. In this class we are going to see only 4 nouns out of these, that are proper noun, common noun, collective noun, and abstract noun. These are the nouns that has been given in your textbook. Let us start with a proper noun first. A proper noun is a name of some particular person or a place, and proper nouns are always written in capital letter. Now let us see some examples for proper nouns. Shobha lives in Mumbai. Rama was the son of Dasarath. Here the names Shobha, Mumbai, Rama, and Dasarath refers to the particular person and a place. Therefore, they are called as proper nouns and written in capital letter. Next, we are going to see about common nouns. A common noun is a noun which is commonly to any and every person or a thing of the same kind. For example, the boy lives in a village. A girl went to meet her friend. Here, the words boy, village, girl, friend are the common nouns and they refer to the names in common. So, it is called as common nouns. Cuties, now we are going to see some more examples for common nouns and proper nouns. So, once you see in a contrast way, while comparing the common and proper noun together, you can easily understand it. So look at the tabulation here. Common nouns or name generic people, places, things or ideas. Whereas proper noun name specific people, places, things or ideas. So first one, author is for a people, city is for place, thing, planet, and idea for language. For idea it is language. So let's start with the first one, author. So commonly we will call all the author as a common with a common name author. But whereas in the proper noun, see here a specific name of an author is given here, that is Leo Tolstoy. It's a specific particular name of a person. Here, so look at the second word, city, for a place. City is a common name for all the cities in common. But whereas in proper noun, look at there, Paris. Paris is a particular name of a city, specific name of a city. So it is called as proper noun. The next one, planet. Planet, we will call all the planets together as planet only. So it is a common name for the planets. Whereas in the proper noun, Neptune. Neptune, it's a particular specific name of a planet. So it is called as proper noun. Next one, language. Language, it's a common word for all the language. It can be Tamil, English, Hindi, whatever it is. But in common, we will call it as language. It is known as common noun. But whereas in the proper noun, Spanish, it's a language, particular language of a people. So these proper nouns always begins with the capital letter. Look at the proper nouns. All the proper nouns must be start with the capital letter. Now let's see collective nouns. A collective noun is a name of a collection of persons or things spoken as a whole. For example, crowd, army, class, etc. Now look at the sentences. The jury found the prisoner guilty. Here in this sentence, the word jury is a collective noun. The committee had a meeting on Monday. In the second sentence, the word committee denotes the collective noun. In detail about collective nouns, for example, when we say the committee consists of 12 members, here the collective noun committee denotes one individual and hence the verb is singular. But if we say the committee are quarreling among themselves, here the noun of multitude, that is more than one people in a committee, all the group of people in the committee denotes the individuals of the group, each member of the group, that means each member of the group, and hence the verb is plural although the noun is singular. Cuties, here are some more examples for collective noun to make you clear about what is collective nouns. Collective noun is a name we give to a group of nouns to refer to them as one entity. So look at here, the collective nouns are categorized as people, animals and things. So first let us start with the people. A class of students. So many students together called as a class. So class is a collective noun for the students. Army of soldiers. Lot of soldiers together is called as army. So the collective noun of soldier is army. A choir of singers. So many singers together is called a choir. So choir is a collective noun for the singers. A crew of sailors. Here so many sailors are together called a crew. So the collective noun of sailors is crew. Then a band of musicians. So many musicians together called a band. So the collective noun of musician is band. A bunch of crooks. So many crooks. Crooks means thieves. Thieves together called a bunch. So here the collective noun is bunch. Next come to the animal category. A catch of fish, or it can be a school of fish. The next one, an army of ants. So here collective noun for ants is army. Then a flight of birds. Lot of birds together called a flight. So the collective noun for birds is flight. And the collective noun for birds, another word is flock. A howl of fish. So here the collective noun of fish is howl. A flock of sheep. A collective noun for sheep is called flock. Next come to the things category. A group of islands. collective noun for islands is group. A galaxy of stars. Group of stars together is called as galaxy. So the collective noun of stars is galaxy. A wade of notes. So the collective noun of notes is a wade. A forest of trees. Lot of trees together is called a forest. So the collective noun of trees is a forest. Then the stack of wood. The collective noun of wood is called a stack. Then at last, a fleet of ships. A collective noun for ships is called fleet. So many ships together is called a fleet. At last, let's look at about abstract noun. An abstract noun is usually the name of a quality, action, or a state considered apart from the things to which it belongs. For example, quality like kindness, wisdom, honesty, clever. State like childhood, youth, death, sickness, poverty. Action like laughter, theft, fight, etc. The names of arts and science, for example, grammar, music, biology, etc., are also abstract nouns. An abstract noun is a name of something that we can only think of. For example, hope, doubt, misery, etc. Let us pick out the abstract nouns from these sentences. Look at the first sentence. Elephant has great strength. Second one, never tell a lie. Third one, health is wealth. Fourth one, wisdom is a great virtue. Here in these sentences, the highlighted words, that is strength, lie, health, wisdom, virtue, are all abstract nouns. Seeing these words like strength, lie, health, wisdom, and virtue, we can understand one thing, that abstract noun is a noun that one can feel, but it cannot be touched and it cannot be seen by anybody. Cuties, here are some more examples for abstract nouns. An abstract noun is a word which names something that you cannot see, hear, touch, smell, or taste, but you can feel it. Here is the most common abstract noun for you. First one, anger. Anger is an abstract noun that cannot be see, that cannot be hear, that cannot be touch, that cannot be smell, and that cannot be taste, but we can feel it. Likewise, charity, decide, evil, idea, hope, luck, patience, tolerance, wisdom. These are the words that cannot be seen, heard, touched, smelled, and tasted, but these are the words that can be felt by a person. Hi cuties, that's all from the nouns. I think now you have clearly understood what is nouns and the kinds of nouns. Let's move on to the assignment area. Here, cuties, you have to write 5 examples for each kinds of nouns. So this is your assignment. Do it and send it in the assignment forum. Bye cuties. Let us meet in the next video.